Hey guys, Jack here. I was playing with Estron the other day, and I was on TeamSpeak with a few friends, and one of them came up with a good concept. With anvils here, let's just get an anvil. They eventually wear out, as I can demonstrate here. You have three stages. You have brand new, ooh, the sound. Slightly broken, I think it is. Slightly damaged anvils, and then very damaged anvils. And then, obviously, there's no anvil. Obviously, then at that point, you need to get a new anvil, because that's the fourth stage, there's no anvil. So what I thought, well, my friend gave me an idea was, what if we could detect when the anvils got to this stage, and then dispense a new one? Well, I started out trying to do this. Let me just, sorry for the noise. Okay, let's say that's what we were doing, and I was, oh, I hate this. There we go. And there we go, and just get one of those. And then we tried moving them. It doesn't work, because we can't move them. And yes, I made sure. I've tried. You can't move them. Watch. See? It's not that piston or anything. You actually can't move them. So I then got to thinking, how else could I do it? I could do it in a Pez dispenser manner, and that kind of worked. Now I'm going to demonstrate this, and unfortunately, since I'm not going to stand here and just break this anvil for the sake of it, you will notice that behind this is the piston head, and there's a button switch there. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not very good with button switches. I'm not saying I'm not good with the rest or anything, but I just can't do button switches. I've never done them before. And then up here we have the Pez dispenser. It's quite complicated. I'll show you the iron in a minute. So I'm going to show you as a really quick and dirty way and how this works. What I do is just update it, which updates once. I'm going to then update it again, and then update the third time, which is technically the broken, because that's the very damaged state right there. This is the broken. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it works. See, there's a new anvil. It's slightly damaged because I was messing around and these were already slightly damaged because these are quite high up. So by the time they get down here, they're already very damaged. Anyway, what happens is the button switch activates and it follows this blue trail. The blue trail then goes to all the blue parts, so it goes to this redstone repeater, this redstone repeater, and this redstone repeater. Now, if you notice, these are all the redstone repeaters are in locked states, so they can't activate, apart from this one, which activates this T flip-flop, which activating it will then turn on the light, if you notice that. It does turn on the light. Don't ask me why I've done those two different manners, but I did. It also then triggers this NOT gate, which changes this repeater to a allow the input, which allowing the input I can show you here with a button. So let's say the anvil happens. The anvil then drops down. It goes to a slightly damaged state. That's the first one gone, and it lets me activate. It activates this one now. The blue trail will then again go to all three. This one, and that one, but this time only this one can accept it. And what happens is when I press it, it's now technically the anvil is now in a very damaged state. What happens is the output here goes to the second light, and it also goes up this way to activate this, but then also goes to this AND gate. The AND gate is the output from this one, which I just forgot to mention. The output from the first T flip-flop and the second T flip-flop put together. The AND gate then goes, then goes to this, the third repeater that was locked before, is now not locked, which I'll show you. This one I'm going to explain first because it does quite a lot after it happens. What it does, it activates, which then activates this yellow wire, which makes sure that the pulse then gets locked again because it's a T flip-flop, it will stay on the on-stay like all the others have. So it makes sure that this doesn't get any more signals. But it also then goes to this NOT gate here, pardon me, which then allows it to go to the blue wire to go through the signal, because it no longer goes through that one, and that one, because that one will change state at that point there. Pardon me again. And then what it also does is it goes up here to this what do you call it? It's like a monostable thing. It just shortens the signal basically. That's all it really does, because it powers it but lets the signal through the block, allowing this to go off. What happens here is that this block here has a 4-tick delay, making this one go. The signal then go through here. It does pass it onto this block here, which then activates this, retracting it, At the same time, it then has this delay, which activates here. This one goes to the same point here. Then it has an 8-tick delay, which is the time activating. This wasn't calculated delay, but it worked out perfectly fine for what I'm doing, which then activates this piston here, and this piston just goes forward, so it goes into that position there. I'll demonstrate that actually. It goes into that state. Like I said, this one will then be retracted, so it's in. I can't actually show you because then it won't work. What happens is the piston head gets retracted, and then the anvils start to fall. But as the anvils start to fall, this gets pushed. This gets power again, so it pushes it forward. Because I can't, like I said, I can't push it when it's a block, but I can for some reason push it slightly when it's empty. It does go buggy sometimes, so I think that one ends up a bit damaged. Not all of them damaged, but anyway. Yeah, it gets pushed across down. It gets pushed in onto. Let me get another block. Just use grass right now. It gets pushed onto there, onto where the grass is, and that's then pushed away, which then makes the anvil fall. And then you can start again. Oh, it's already set on 2, so let's try again. And that should reset. Yep, there we go. And then, as you can see, the T flip-flop reset. If you want a better point of view, what I'll do is just show you again. I'll activate it again. So I'll activate bound. That's 1. That's 2. And then for the third one, I'm going to activate it from this point. It activates this signal, going to those 2, sending the piston down. Well, okay, now I'll explain something. This hasn't activated the other part of it. See, these are both fine. It's just I think some of them because of the height they're falling from. I'll explain something. There was already an anvil there from when I tested earlier, so it's not actually reset yet. So what I'll do to reset it is push the button here, and you follow the black wire, which resets all 3 T flip-flops and turns this off. And then that's it. I'm not saying this is a revolutionary design or anything, but I thought it'd be pretty cool to show people and show them something different. I'm not seeing any design like it yet, so you know, I'm not very good with redstone, but this is something my friend suggested, and it's actually a pretty good idea. So I thought I'd try it. Anyway, you can make it blend in with everything else. I just decided to put some lights and red room because I was building it out of wall and everything. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Comment and subscribe if you want. Whatever, you know, just the usual stuff. Anyway, I'm probably going to be implementing this on my Minecraft Estron series on my channel, so you know, stick around. You may see me doing this if I get the iron and stuff. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye.